Welcome back, everybody, to Sonic the World Adventure, or Sonic Unleashed Worldwide. I'm joined by my friend David, and today we're going to talk about the oldest lie in America. Do you know what that is?
Healthcare free?
It's the power can be innocent. We're not actually going to talk about that. I just really wanted to quote Lex Luthor.
Yeah, I know.
Did you hear that, by the way, that they're doing Super Family next?
No, that's
Because it's gonna be Supergirl, then Clayface, Wonder Woman, and then Super Family. And then after that, I believe, it should be not Super Friends, Super Family.
Super Family, that's actually a first. I never heard that before.
Well, it's just Superman, Supergirl, Power Girl, and one other person.
Superboy?
Maybe? Okay, people gave shit to Schneider for rushing the DCEU. That is rushing the DCEU.
I'll say that's surprising.
We're getting all this before a Justice League movie? Come on, man.
But you're considering, if it is Superboy, then he's connected to the Justice League because he appeared. I don't know. This is the thing. In the comic, Superboy only appears. Well, okay, actually, I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Do you think we're gonna get another hashtag super shit? That was so stupid.
What is expected? We're literally done by Monkey.
You know, people, that was a leak before the movie came out, and I thought people were high and messing with me. No, that was real. Like super shit? Really, guys? Y'all couldn't come up with anything more original? Okay.
This is new. This wasn't in Unleashed.
Oh, I'm well aware. There's a reason I keep saying Unleashed versus Unleashed. So whenever you say things about this game, I have to remember you're talking about Unleashed. For example, I know for a fact you don't go to Empire City in Unleashed. That's not in the in that game.
And there wasn't a sky section.
Correct. I'm not gonna lie, I actually prefer the version from SA1, not this version.
Wait, so, is this literally just a quick time event?
Yeah, this is training for Eggman Land, okay? Listen, you need to do this, otherwise you're gonna get raped by the quick time events in Eggman Land, and it's not pretty. I remember as a kid I couldn't beat this. I had to get a friend to help me.
Doesn't matter to ask, if the tornado, the tornado won, I keep hearing people saying it's Sonic Jet, not Tails Jet.
Okay, the Tornado 1, which was in Sonic 2 all the way to Sonic Adventure, is Sonic's plane. The Tornado 1, which is rebuilt from the destroyed Tornado X as a result of Shadow the Hedgehog, is Tails' plane. They're both called Tornado 1. They are two different planes, even though they look identical.
So what you're saying is, Tails took Sonic's old jet and just made it his own.
No, the Tornado 1 is still Sonic's. The Tornado X was Tails' design, which was modeled after his prototype in Sonic Adventure, and he then rebuilt the Tornado X and just called it the Tornado 1. He just changed the colors so that it looked more like Sonic's plane.
Okay, so there are two Tornado 1.
Yes.
Why does Sonic even have a plane?
So he can cross the ocean?
What, do we ever see him flying it?
In Sonic 2, you do.
I could have sworn that was just Tails using it.
Nope, Sonic uses it as well. We also see Sonic flying it in some of the animation from that era as well.
Huh. But it didn't in the Metal Sonic OVA?
I actually think that he got a plane ride from the president in that movie.
It's been a while since I've seen that OVA.
I haven't seen that movie since the second Sonic movie, so it's been a while as well. Mr. President! I love that movie though, that movie is so fun. Tails, I never thought you'd stoop so low. I'm so sorry. That scene is so out of nowhere because Tails accidentally picks up a girl's skirt and Knuckles scolds him for it.
A sky ball.
Yeah, this is not an Unleashed.
No, it's not. No, we can just go straight to the next location.
Spagonia. Okay, I'm gonna quiz you. Do you remember the names of the countries in this game?
I do not.
Okay. Then I will not quiz you.
I did know one name is China.
Chunnan.
Oh god. Why could we not use country name, real country name?
Because it risks a situation where if one of these countries gets into a war, this game now becomes what's it called, controversial, and they want to avoid that. Because if you remember, they're trying to make back their money after, let's just say, 06 killed the sales of Secret Rings as well as Sonic Chronicles.
Controversial? What? If something happened after the game was made, that's not the game's fault.
Yeah, but people don't give a shit.
Oh my god, why? When did this generation become so insensitive?
It's the other way around. When did they become so sensitive? Insensitive means that they don't give a fuck. It's not that. It's the problem is that now you have regular people playing video games. That wasn't the case back then. Regular people used to say video games were for fucking nerds and losers, and honestly, video games were better back then. So I kind of wish they still said it.
Dude, no, I cannot agree with that.
No, honestly, games got better when there were less people.
Yes, no, so kind of agree.
Highest rated game of all time was Ocarina of Time. Came out in the 90s. and I'll stand by that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stand by the fact that games should be made for everyone, not just specific people, not just that.
Well, that's not a good statement, because if you make a game for everyone, you make a game for no one. Okay, Hello Kitty Island Adventure is not made for us, dude. It's made for little girls and creepy men.
Okay, let me rephrase what I'm saying.
By the way, this is how you can tell this is on the PC, because the lighting is way better than it ever was on console. Also, I love this reference by the mod creator to the Ghost Rules music video.
Okay, that is cute. That is cute.
I'm sure Eggman is feeding him. Even he's not that cruel.
Tails, you're kidding, right?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, in gameplay canon, the only time Eggman has ever taken a hostage was in 06, and Tails doesn't remember that.
No, also he took a hostage in Adventure 2, remember?
Oh yeah,
And Tails was
Amy.
there.
Yeah, and he kept her hostage for not even 10 minutes, dude.
He held a gun to her head.
But he probably would have fed Amy.
Okay, also, you know what else he did? You know what he did? He blew up the freaking moon!
To the people watching this on YouTube.com, you must thank me afterwards, because I do not wish to blow out your eardrums.
Sorry. Point is, Eggman is cruel. He blew up the moon.
Which, by the way, blew up the moon, our threats fell on deaf ears. Nobody cared.
Yeah, but when we thought, what the hell is wrong with this planet?
Well, to be fair, if somebody blew up the moon in our world, and it didn't have catastrophic seismic effects, and, you know, things proceeded as normal, no one would fucking care. The only reason we would care is because it would change gravity. That's the only reason we would care.
No, if a guy blows up the moon and says that he's gonna do it on us, who cares about the catastrophic event? He's aiming at us now!
We also know, by the way, where his missile is, though, so you think the US government, or the Russian government, or any other superpower wouldn't just send a fucking missile and launch it out of orbit? They would. Okay, that kind of strategy would never work in Earth today.
Would that even work? First off, I'm sure the Ark had, like, defense systems.
Not in 2001. It was also a machine designed in the 1950s, so dude, there's no shot.
Dude, at this point with the tech, the Eggman that they were bottlenecks to do, I'm pretty sure they can make anything advanced ahead of the time they were made.
While I am aware of that, there is a lot that had to be reactivated later on. Gon may have shut down most of the defense systems. The only things they didn't really shut down were the Bio Lizard and the Sanctuary. Everything else had to be awakened.
Also, by that logic, I don't think there was enough middle technology to shoot a nuke into outer space.
Maybe not in 2001, but in the modern day, yes, they can.
Well, we're talking about it was done in 2001.
Well, if it's 2001, then a space laser also wouldn't be possible. I'm talking about this realistically.
Point being,
by the way, just to prove to you, the Werehog levels aren't actually that long. It's just that people are bad at this game.
I see. Also, point being, people of Sonic were not afraid of that, then they are all idiots who deserve to die.
What is it with you and people deserving to die? Why do you get to make that decision?
I don't want to be in the same planet of anyone who thinks, oh, he blew up the moon. Whatever.
Dude, that's literally what happened, though.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Our threats fell on deaf ears. Excuse me?
I think those, okay, how about, even after that, he still flooded Town Square.
No, he didn't. That was Chaos.
Who was there because of Eggman.
Chaos broke out of the Master Emerald before Eggman even showed up. Eggman just promised to bring him emeralds.
Wait, hold on, what the fuck? This is a Crash Bandicoot level.
Yippee.
This is literally straight from Crash 3. And as I was saying, he then still sent a missile immediately after.
Oh no, it was a dot. And by the way, if you pay attention to that, he was planning on dying there too. Okay, that was a crime of passion.
Point being, Eggman should be seen more as a threat than apparently he is.
Well, that's because they know Sonic and Tails are there.
Still, I think we would be fucking afraid of a guy who's aiming a death laser at us.
Except the people of Sonic's world know that Sonic exists.
Okay, what's your fucking point? I'd still be afraid.
They believe that Sonic would save everybody.
I'd still be fucking afraid.
So you're allowing terrorism to win. Got you.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Well, no, I mean, Sonic Adventure 2 was about terrorism. You know that.
I'm being fucking realistic here.
Yes.
Look, what do you think you wouldn't be afraid of a real life Death Star?
Well, if Sonic the Hedgehog was a real person, then probably not.
Oh my god, dude.
Well, you gotta remember that the situations of the world, by this point, humanity has seen Sonic stop Perfect Chaos, and they've seen him and Shadow defeat the Biohazard. I don't think they would be
Still
afraid.
say humanity should still be afraid. I'm not saying to immediately give up hope. I'm just saying to still be afraid.
Well, but it fell on deaf ears. It's not like nobody wasn't like shocked. They were definitely shocked at the event, but nobody gave into any terroristic demands. Because like even in the cutscene, they're like, "Oh my goodness, what happened?" But right after that, people got over it. And to be honest, I think people in the modern day would get over it too.
I think it's severely overestimated.
No, I think this is a case of underestimating. Because people have become numb to shit. Okay, let's put it this way. In the 1980s, people were scared about the threat of nuclear war. Nowadays, we have more nukes than ever existed in the 80s. And most people don't give a shit.
Are you kidding me? Even when I see it, people are still...
Where the fuck are you going? You're like, what do you mean everywhere? You say everywhere. Dude, no, the majority of people, that's not even close to what's on their mind.
Point being is, you don't check that, so you wouldn't know, but I check all the time.
What are you checking?
You show up on my head, you show up on my timeline.
Your timeline is based off an algorithm that is targeted toward match your, what's it called, engagement. It's not representative of the entire world.
But probably because of what we're talking about here, I don't fucking know.
It's like how, when I get on a timeline, after having videos with you, I suddenly get gacha advertisements. But if we take any time off, they go away. Okay, your timeline, your social media timeline, your news timeline, your YouTube timeline, all of that is based off an algorithm designed to target you. That is not in any way representative of the majority of the world. Hell, the majority of speech on social media platforms is by less than 10% of the people.
Point being, people are still afraid. I don't know where you get off the whole thing.
There are people who are afraid of nuclear war, yes, but the attitude towards it is not even close to how it was in the 80s. That's what I'm trying to bring up.
Okay, well, moving away from this.
Man, this is why we can't talk about anything, man. Technically, this was politics, too. It is technically politics.
Okay, then yeah, that's out the problem. Anyway, moving.
Yeah, we can't be...
Hell, shut up.
Why are you always telling me to shut up? I'm the one trying to talk. This is a conversation.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't help but feel like this is I can't help, but this is literally like a level in Crash 3. It just looks so like it.
I guess. There's so many robots in this room, you kind of forget.
Yeah, like, where did this guy come from? And there we go, finally. Excellent creature of the night. Oh yeah, I forgot the stat system.
You know, most people during their playthrough took like half an hour in this room. Difference is I'm actually good at Sonic. Okay, I'm gonna quote Chari here. Mr. Pickle, you're fucking kidnapped. Please be grateful you're being fed.
Yeah, honestly.
See, it's moments like these that get rid of the tone that 06 did really well. That sort of Eggman being a menace. Let's be real, Eggman in 06 was a fucking menace. He was terrorizing people, he was sending robot squads to locations, he threatened to blow up Soliana, dude, that was crazy.
Okay, I'm sorry. Nope, not bring it up again.
Well, to be fair, how would Pickle access that from inside the cell?
What?
Pickle would not access that escape hatch from inside the cell, it's not possible.
I'm not talking about that, I'm talking about something else, but...
Oh.
Behold, a dark room.
Dude, it was the 360 PS3 era, okay? They didn't want to... This game was already laggy enough, and the issue was caused by Sonic's fur. Sonic's fur dropped the frame rate, because fur infamously is one of the hardest things to render. I like the Project Diva DX Miku here. It's just... it's so adorable.
Talk about major lore drop.
Oh no, this sounds like a real threat. Why don't we call up Knuckles and Shadow? Oh wait, we can't because Sega doesn't want them in the video games.
Lame.
Well, it was during this era because, you know, what happened with 06 and the famous IGN reviews, as well as Pro Jared's Sonic Stupid Friends quote. You know, all of the running gags that Chip did in the HD version for the console, it's almost unnoticeable because of how much he blends into the scene. But when you see Miku doing it, suddenly they become much more noticeable.
Yeah.
And that's the end of this episode. Gentlemen, have a wonderful day.